Warriors Summit.
The season is officially over. For the first time in their history, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Andre Iguodala will walk off a Western Conference playoff floor with a series loss.
You have questions about the Golden State Warriors offseason. And for the first time ever, all our hosts are together for a live show to give you answers. Now, here's Mark Willard.
This Warriors Summit is now in session. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Hey, that's right, Guru. Get it all. Get it all.
Man,
Guru's
say
on
hi.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Say hi to the Morning Rose. Morning Rose is here.
There you go, baby.
Say hi to Scotty Goo. Scotty Goo here. Warriors all over. Pre-post beyond. John Dickinson is here. Woo! And all of you are here. Good job, all of you. Hey, look. This is so much fun, so special for each and every one of us. This is so unique, and all of you have made this really, really cool. So thank you all for coming out. And obviously, with this many voices and egos all on the air at the same time, I don't want to waste too much time. So we're one by one. We're going to go to each one of us just for an opening statement. Guys, do your best to keep it to 60 seconds. And I know we won't, but do your best. 60 seconds, state of the team to each and every one of us. And we might as well go in order as they appear on 95.7 The Game each day. Joe Shasky.
I get to go first?
Joe Shasky.
Hey!
Joe Shasky.
Let's go. Back
Morning
down.
Rose.
Let's go.
Well, you come
The real
in and,
king.
You come in and do the,
Yes.
the Spadoni seg. So
Crossover.
The crossover. So come on, let's do
All
it.
right.
Joe Shasky, let's do it.
Is this current state of the Warriors or where we go from here? Because if we're going to go
overall
from here,
state of the team.
we all love the Warriors. We love Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. But the reality is if you want to win a championship, another one, right?
Another one.
It's about Steph Curry, and everything needs to be on the table. It's so difficult to make a move in the NBA because of the salary cap structure, the ramifications, where their cap is, and what their money is right now. Just trading youngsters isn't going to do enough to be able to shake things up if you want to get past Denver. You watching Denver? Denver looks incredible. They look incredible, and it's not just the role players. Clearly, Jamal Murray, inside-out game with Nikola Jokic, they're fantastic. And so, to me, that's who you're chasing. And to chase them, it's Steph Curry, and everything else needs to be on the table.
Wow, that was a hell of a take. Way to set the tone, Shasky. And I agree with him.
I mean, this is why I'm the best.
Joe Shasky, everybody. This is why he carries me. That's why I can steal two checks in this market.
You deserve an intro. You deserve an intro. Bonte Hill.
I want to find the people. First of all, I'm a little discombobulated right now. Because my man right here has 5 Christmas trees every Christmas. Why do you need 5 Christmas trees in your household every winter? I love you, but that's too many. Look, the Warriors situation is simple. They got to get bigger and more athletic here. And if you're not going to play the youngsters who are more athletic, then you part ways. You try to figure out other ways here. But you have to make tough decisions. In every dynasty, there comes a point in which you have to make tough decisions. And with the core 3, are they good enough to win another championship? Are they good enough? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Are they good enough to overcome the Denver Nuggets, who have Jokic, who's a 2-time MVP, Jamal Murray, who's 26 years old, and by the way, Michael Porter Jr. is 25, and he's getting better and better and better. And they have some great role players in Aaron Gordon and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So how can you get through the Denver Nuggets? Because the West goes through the Rocky Mountains now. I'm going to wrap this take up. You got to make tough choices. Situation critical. Dominoes are going to fall. You got to maybe move on from some of the core members here. We'll get to that a little later in the program.
Bonte, Trey Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance is starting. No, I'm not kidding. No 49ers starting.
Objection. That's the first
I got more texts on that. Wait, are we doing the Morning Roast? I'm sorry.
We're gonna shake the order up just because he appears at all hours of the day. John Dickinson.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Walnut Creek's own.
on.
Thank you.
Ball is yours. Let's go.
Appreciate it. Home game.
Home
wonderful to be able to walk down
Dude,
here.
thank you for being here.
Everybody for having us. It's just wonderful. And look, I think as you look at this pivotal offseason for the Warriors, they're telling the world exactly what they think they need to do, which is run it back with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Are they good enough to do that? We'll see. But the one thing they've said is that they don't think they're good enough unless they keep those three together, which means it's pretty simple. How do you get better from that point on? It means you got to start looking to trade some of the young players. It means you got to look to try to start to sign some, minimum free agents that can come in and make a big-time contribution. The Warriors starts with Bob Myers. Is he going to be back or not? I think things get a lot more difficult if he's not back. To Steve Kerr, to, again, how do you get better? It's Jordan Poole and it's Jonathan Kuminga. Bonte talked about uncomfortable decisions. I know a lot of Warrior fans may be more comfortable than they've ever been at trying to look at trading Jordan Poole, but it's those two youngsters, I think, that are the pivot point to this offseason and how good this team can be. You're seeing it as far as the role players with Denver. How do you get some of that action brought to the big three that still believes they can win a title?
My partner, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Dibley. Dan Dibley, next up.
Thank you.
Dan Dibley with his championship Zenny glasses on.
Thank you, Mark.
Dibbers to the mic.
I appreciate it. 4 score and 7 failed lottery picks ago. Thank you.
That's one.
This team was an embarrassment. I grew up here, and I was here through the lean years, and so I know from what I speak in terms of the failures that we all had witnessed. Long before Matt Steinmetz was presiding over 18-win Brian Winter teams and the 21-win Dave Cowan's team. So I know from failure, and I know the sweet num-num juice, as Guru would say. I had the juice, the num-num juice, the sweet,
juice.
The succulence.
Not today.
Of victory. It's because look over there. The guy's like a hawk over there. But I know how sweet the championship has been, and yes, we all want it to elongate. We want more. We want an elongation sensation. That's a buck. And so how do you do it? 3 simple words, my friends. My platform is the trade Jordan Poole platform. Jordan Poole must be traded. Draymond's coming back. They can't play together. You trade Poole, and if you need to throw in Kuminga, you throw in Kuminga. You do what you can to bring in grown men, adults, to help this thing continue going forward. The young aren't going to be played by the coach anyway. Bring in veterans. Try to win another chip, and if not, see you in Secaucus.
I'm gonna take my 60 right now and borrow one of your words, John Dickinson, with regard to uncomfortable. Because you're right, Jordan Poole needs to be traded, but it's not just Jordan Poole. There might be names on this list that some people don't love. But there is a deal. I don't know if the partner wants to do it, but there is a deal on the table that makes the Warriors better now. It makes them better into the future and saves them $30 million in cap and luxury tax money right now. And that is if you package Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, and Andrew Wiggins and send them to the Boston Celtics for Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon.
The Celtics are still playing. The Celtics are still playing, so you can't make that deal.
Are you uncomfortable yet? Are you uncomfortable yet?
That would be highway robbery.
That's exactly why this is the kind of deal you have to do. Both sides need discomfort.
Oh, my gosh.
Jaylen Brown.
I can't believe you brought that to the table the first second. Let that sit on Twitter.
Matt Steinmetz, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we stop talking about how good or bad these guys have become individually? Klay's still pretty good. Draymond's still pretty good. Steph Curry, you're right, he's still up there. But you know what? They're not bringing the best out in each other anymore. It worked because Klay could guard guys Steph couldn't. And Steph could guard guys that he could guard. And Draymond could do things on both ends of the floor. They're all tremendous players, but they are losing something as it relates to chemistry and youth and athleticism and even smarts. So My point is this. They in trouble. That's what happens when you win 4 titles in 10 years.
Party's over, folks. Thanks for coming out.
The party doesn't have to be over.
I need a drink after that, everybody.
Get in the game.
Get us right, Guru.
Get in the game, man.
Guru, get us right, Guru.
Guess what we say
that a
for
minute?
last? Guess what we say for last?
Was that a minute?
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, you're done.
Longest minute of my
Ladies and
life.
gentlemen, Daryl the Guru Johnson.
Before I get to it, I just want to tell you I was envisioning what it would look like, and you guys have exceeded what it would look like. So give yourself a round of applause for real. This is big. Now, for all my rap fans, I'm going to steal from the great rap group Bone Thugs and Harmony. The Warriors are at a crossroads. Okay, they got decisions to make. And I'm going to say this. All of us in this room know one thing, one constant about the Warriors.
For the love of money?
Steph Curry is still in his prime. And I got into it with my lovely partner today because I don't hear it getting enough run. Steph is going to be involved in every decision that is made about this team going forward to secure his future moving forward. So everything's on the table. Is Steph mad at Drake because he punched Jordan Poole and kind of shotgunned the season? I don't know, but I wonder if that's on the table. But there's nothing that will be done without Stephen Wardell Curry and Joe Lacob, hopefully Bob Myers talking, and we'll put it all on the table today like the rat, brought to you by Echo Pest Control. But today we will leave here with some type of clarity.
YouTube is calling Guru Game 6 Guru, baby. Game 6 Guru.
This is the Warriors Summit. Steve Kerr, right after the season ended, said something with which many people agree, many don't. We will reset that and get everybody's thoughts on it. Coming up next, we are live. Juan Vito in Walnut Creek for the never-before-seen Warriors Summit right here on 95.7 The Game.